take a second to ask yourself, what is true pain? And no, I don't mean that stuff like getting burnt or getting punched or even getting tackled. I mean true pain. Now see, whatever you thought of pales in comparison to the pain I got from playing this game. Oh my god. Like, no joke, this is one of those games that makes you rethink your life. This is one of those games that is so shit, it will literally turn you into a better person. But we'll get to that fucking tragedy. For right now, let's take a step back. Alright, so travel back to 2 days ago. I'm chilling, right? And I'm wondering, what's an easy game I can beat in 2 days? You know, something simple, fast, and easy, so I can beat it and hop into bigger games like 20 or Digital Devil Saga. Then I remember, oh yeah, I have this one PS2 Atlas game that I haven't played yet. The good old Maken Shao. Alright, so let's start with a pretty simple explanation. So to sum it up, the world is at war, mainly by Europeans and the US of all things. And with that, there's only one way to stop the destruction of the world, the weapon Maken. But you see, Maken is sentient, and this is where the really interesting part of this game comes in. So we play as Maken, you know, the weapon to save the entire world, and basically throughout the course of the game, we'll be choosing the direction of the world and how it goes. Either we can save it, destroy it, and a bunch of other options. Like a ton actually, there's 6, holy hell. This was a Dreamcast game. Alright, before I transform into a literal Super Saiyan, let's go over the things I like about this game. Trust me, I did try. Alright, so Kay, the female protagonist, she feels actually really good to play. For like the one fight you use her in. Trust me, we'll get to that. I like this guy's design. He looks like a, you know that one chestnut Pokemon? This girl was also really fun to play, but got super repetitive. And I mean super repetitive. But I mean, that's this game in general, so I guess not that bad. The music is nice. And the final boss battle was pretty good. That's everything I have to say. Now we get into the shitty part. Holy shit, the enemies in this game will make you want to give yourself an active colonoscopy. I mean, to be fair, this was a 5-hour game made into 2000s, but still, it wants your soul. You see, enemies in this game will be hidden in the most inconvenient parts conceivable, man. So you may just finish a whole group of really annoying enemies, right? Like, this was some really hard shit. And then you literally turn down the corner and you have to face 3 more of those same goddamn enemies. The worst offenders of this too are enemies with any kind of gun or projectile weapon. My god, this is the kind of enemy that makes you wish you were playing literally anything else. Like, while I was playing and facing these enemies, I was looking up other games I could have been playing. Like, damn. You know, I could have been playing Spider-Man 2 right now. And okay, I want to talk about this one enemy in particular. I'm not even sure I can show this on YouTube, so let's see, what can I use instead? Alright boys, you know what? We're gonna use Anka from Animal Crossing. Alright, so this is how Anka works. So, think of any Iron Maiden from like a horror game or horror movie. The thing doesn't move or attack you until you look at it directly, but once it notices that you get too close to it, it will run at you with its guard on, basically making it so you can't block it. You either get insanely lucky, and by the grace of an angel, you somehow get to attack it without getting hurt, or you run away. Now you may be thinking, okay Strix, you're just whining. Why does any of this matter anyway? It's just a simple Iron Maiden. And to that I would say, yes, you're absolutely right. Except they put this thing in the most inconvenient places possible. You can literally turn a corner, then see the thing rushing at you. Nah, there was just one room in particular where they literally had, it was like a small box, right? A small room. And they had 3 Iron Maidens and only one small path you could cross. I'm not even gonna lie with y'all, this shit scarred me, man. Like, I was thinking, maybe I could come back to this game at some point in my life. But then I remember, this motherfucker, this level right here is mandatory. At some point, you have to come back and do it. And that just obliterates my soul. Like, nah, this shit felt like RPG Maker. You know how in like a old RPG Maker game or something like that, where they would put, like some 5-year-old would put the hardest enemies every 5 seconds in every corner or something like that? That was this level. Literally every 2 steps. Like, at first it was kind of creepy, you know, I was like, damn, this is kind of a cool vibe. You know, a nice creepy vibe in a Megaten game, okay. But then they start spamming the enemy every 2 seconds, and it went from cool and creepy to just get the hell out of my face. Anyway, 0 out of 10, I despise this game. If any reason you're like, hey, this game sounds interesting, let me try it, I'll tell you a favor, don't. Just don't. Save yourself the trouble and play literally anything else, and I mean anything else.